Price nothing. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing.
Kevin, and he also became a facilitator.
And he recovers it.
Great.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Brooks with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Miles. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Fry kicks to Jefferson. Irving up top. Three-pointer. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear.
I think I had that all my life. I always.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit in the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for. And one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they piled up all the points.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Channing Frye, Kevin Love out there with Jefferson, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Shumpert in at the 2. Indiana leading.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench strength.
Good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's Ray from Irving for 2, and that one's on target from the wing. Irving's got his second basket. Pacers shooting at 50% in a decent group. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ellis with it. Picked up by Love. Teague can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shumpert passes to Love. Outside Jefferson. That ball. Great assist by Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Dishes it to Jefferson. Over Fry. It's tipped. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Fry. Here's Shumpert. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's George. He has 6. Screen by Jefferson. Will it go? Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from George. Everyone understands the importance of Paul George to the ball club. That's why taking his offensive game to the next level would be so beneficial.
Yeah, he has all the physical tools, the instincts, and obviously he has made those strides. But if he wants to become a top 5 guy, he's still got a little bit of work to do in terms of his game.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Shumpert. Pulls it from the elbow, and he gets it to go. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those. From a man, PG, Paul George, so much focus has been on extending his range, but ever since he started launching over 5 3-pointers a game, he shot under 43% from the field. Maybe time for him to balance out that shot selection.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
And guys, talking about Paul George, the continued improvement of his ball handling is key to generating more offense. That was a weakness of his coming out of college. He's worked on it, but
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Nice to the top.
Spacing.
Next level.
Spacing.
Entirely new group in now for Indiana. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Turner. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And it's Brooks in for Teague. And then for Cleveland, Anderson comes in for Kevin Love. And James subbed in for Richard Jefferson. Miles. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Kron right side. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Here's Anderson. No luck, they batted on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Pacers trail by 3. .109 left in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
And there's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
Here's LeBron. The shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Screen by Smith. Off the screen, out to Thompson. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. It's LeBron with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 8 points for LeBron.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Irving against Brooks. And it's sent back by Irving. Now here's Thompson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Smith. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers on top, up by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the side. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. We can't let everybody beat us. We just everybody got to help and on the defense end and give them the key to protect the paint.
Pick your poison. Can't let everybody beat you, Al. We appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and asserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
The big positive, I think their points were in the paint. They were determined to...
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 8 points and 2 blocks.
Young is out there with Turner. Then there's Ellis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Teague in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. The screen. George, no good.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by James.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Teague again on the wing. Ellis fires from the corner, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Big year for Cleveland. Jones checked in for Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Kevin Love. McRae's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Williams dishes to James. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Teague against Williams. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That one bounces around and comes back out.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers is here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Fry in at the 5 down low. And for LeBron James, a remarkable
nasty. Oh, nasty.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Kevin Love. First personal foul, team's first.
Left side, Curry. Another miss by Curry.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Feeds to Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Assisted.
Irving's got his first points of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Green. Releases. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Down low. Pass to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no contact is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Irving kicks to Fry. Shoots the 3. And it's Love missing. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked back. Some changes for Golden State. Spades checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Iguodala against Shumpert. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. But tried by James. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Green with the block. But they recover it. On the wing, James. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we can feel that one all the way over here.
You can see it, that first step was so decisive, aggressive move to attack the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Justice Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Cleveland also making a change. Mozgov's checked in. Mozgov with the block. They retain possession. Livingston passes to Ezeli. That one off the back iron and out. And we reach the... Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Spates in at the 5, home in the paint. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Smith again. It's Curry. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a...
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exudes his authority on that play.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. J.R. Smith on the wing. Releases. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
As for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And Ian Clark subbed in for Curry. Channing Frye checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for James. And it's tonight. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge. Bogut dishes to Clark. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. Title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team, and I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Love.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backfield. That's a good way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit, and we'll see if that's the answer.
Shot's good. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ezeli's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. For the Cavaliers, Frye comes in for Mozgov. And James subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second chance effort. Love kicks to LeBron. Smith wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Barbosa for three. But they get it back. Rush the pass to Ezeli. And here's Iguodala outside. He got it up in. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 10 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Kevin Love out there with Channing Frye, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot.
Some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. James comes in for Channing Frye. Shumpert, he's checked in for James Jones. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Timeout called the Warriors.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Shumpert. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Barnes.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Timeout called the Warriors.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
The Cavaliers call time here. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Digs the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now the dish to Smith. From past the arc. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mozgov, he's checked in for Shumpert. It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Here's Dellavedova. Guarded by Green. They get it back.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Iguodala outside. Golden State moving the ball around. And the slam dunk by Spates.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Irving dishes to Fry. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Ian Clark out there with Steph Curry. And it's Spates in at the 5 spot. So that's the group. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. That's checked in for Cleveland. James against Spates. And Smith with the stuff.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. And such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Outside Curry. And the Warriors get it back. The 3. Curry with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Iguodala kicks to Green. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And down they go. Dunn threw off a wonderful assist.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor are impressive.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Here's Clark. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why Green and Day always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? Man. That man can climb a ladder.
A minute 50 left in the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's LeBron. Rebound by Iguodala.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Green missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor, poor choice there.
Warriors trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Cleveland.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the block, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And they're clearly finished. That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
And Speights gets it to go.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Dellavedova from outside.
3 points.
And that one's good.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Off target from three-point range. Clark kicks to Iguodala. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
On its way from Irving for two. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation.
Ready to go?
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Moni Eunice and now with the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the point. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And a rim. Really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Offensive rebound to end the run. And the rebound goes to Howard.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Stolen by Westbrook. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Pushing it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball.
For the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Waiters in for Roberson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Moni Eunice.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. They're a solid group that knows